Hey guys, I'm Justin Brown here at Gfit Westlake.
And I'm here to talk about our workout for Wednesday, April 30th. But before we even start, I want to talk really quick about coaching, you guys. Let me tell you, I've been lucky enough to have been around some really great coaches throughout my life, and I've spent most of my fitness career in group fitness. So let me tell you, the difference between a really good coach and a great coach is logistics and quickness on your feet. Be yourself, have fun, plan ahead, you guys, and I would say most important is have good communication with your other coaches. It's vital to speak to coaches that have taught the class earlier in the day to get pros and cons, do's and don'ts. That way you don't make the same mistake and your class gets better and better as the day goes because you learn off of other people's mistake, and most importantly, get feedback from the members at the end of the class. Spend some time while people are stretching to talk about our ultimate plan here about making people better, rest, intensity, and things of the such. Then we're going to get right into the mobility piece. I would do something simple. I'm going to choose wrist flexibility drills tomorrow, you guys. I got a link right here if you want to check out the ones I'm going to use. Get right into the strength part of the workout after that. Set your hit clocks for 3 minutes and 20 seconds of work and 3 minutes and 20 seconds of rest. And 6 rounds, that totals 10 minutes.
Oops,
and then
15.
You have a 5-minute rest right after that. And I'm back up on my reel. Here's the movements, starting with the shoulder press. Just a couple things I want to point out here, guys, as I'm doing this is range of motion. You want people to use their natural range of motion. Just ask them to raise their hand like they would in class. And the way their hand goes is the way they should be doing this press. Everybody's arm naturally goes out. I want you guys to make sure that our athletes fight to have their arm locked out straight above their head under their bone structure, as to when they get stronger and have a heavy weight up there, they're going to need it to be locked out. One other thing I want you guys to pay attention to is as I'm coming down, how I'm kind of sinking my shoulder back. What I'm doing is I'm loading into my lat right there, opposed to having my shoulder take the brunt of that weight coming down. I load my lat so it takes the brunt of it coming down. My shoulder saves energy right there, and it's a lot less stress in the shoulder. Your lat is way bigger than that rear delt or any other part of it, so you want that one to help you take the weight down. That way you save your strength for the stuff later on. There's way more variations of this. We'll get into that later on, you guys. And I'm going to switch the reel over, you guys. Like I said, fight for that high lockout and then load that lat on the way down to save and conserve energy and to save your shoulder and make the workout more sustainable. Alright guys, let me get my left side real quick, and let's talk about this row next to you guys. This first picture of the row is me doing it wrong, you guys. I'm pulling with my arms, not my back. My back's a strong muscle here. If you pull with your arms, you can get tendonitis and cause injury, you guys. Let's use the big strong muscles here and make the movement originate in our backs. Notice when I come down, how far I get before my elbows even bend. The move is originating in my back, you guys. Emphasize that. Next is going to be the bent over high pull, you guys. This is the correct way of doing it. Notice how the kettlebell starts behind my body. The more I can get it in a straight line and align with the way that we're made to move, the better it is. So now I'm just thrusting my hips, relaxing my shoulders. And the power that's making that thing come up to my chest is coming from my hips. You can see that clearly. Here's the wrong ways, you guys. Anywhere where the kettlebell's out in front of you, you're going to have to use all back to get it up. You want to make sure you stay on your heels, not your toes, or having to pull it up too much. Your hip action should get it up there. You shouldn't have to pull it too much or have it out in front of you. Next is handstands, you guys. Learn these variations. I think you guys should all practice your handstands. It's impressive, and it'll make people more eager to learn new things and inspire them. This is the hardest version. It's pressing into a handstand, you guys. I'm going to show y'all some other versions that are going to be kind of quick. Next is going to be kicking into a handstand. Still awesome. You guys just practice. Someday you'll be able to do this if you're determined about it. I've learned double unders in a month, so then if you're not there yet, that's fine. Get on the wall, you guys. This is more of a strength piece. Don't waste too much time. You can kick up or you can walk up the wall, whichever is more comfortable for you guys. And next we got our hollow rock or banana. Not a whole lot to say about this, you guys. Make sure the small of your back stays on the ground. Urge stronger athletes to point their toes, keep their feet together and their hands together. If it's comfortable for the athletes, they can even rock in this position to make it harder. And finally, you guys, we have our Superman, same thing in reverse. Like I said again, for stronger athletes, urge them to point their toes, keep their feet together and their hands. Let's just make it look pretty, you guys. That's it for me, Justin Brown. Hope you liked it. and I'll get better, I promise.